is an interesting question. Does it count as a pivot if we're still pre-product?
The power of seeing your story really gives people a lot of confidence.
The man that listens the most learns the most.
And I thought, how can I solve this problem with technology?
What is common between all the people in the world is everybody wants to do right.
If you feel that what you have is golden, then push yourself, apply that pressure and don't listen to the naysayers.
Do you permit me to drill down on something you said? The family dynamics. You know that investors usually look kind of with they're not interested in husband, wife, partner like investments.
Right.
You take your challenges at work home. Your home challenges come to work, and that creates waves across the organization, and that creates. How do you deal with it?
So we had to learn this very early on. Like, it doesn't, like, every Friday at 7 p.m. we have a debrief, right? So we go over, like, what did we accomplish? Where do we want to get to next week? And we create a little to-do list on the whiteboard in both offices. And it doesn't have to be long. It's 15, 20 minutes. And then if it's something work related over the weekend or, something that just comes to our mind, we make an effort to say, for the company, we need to focus on this. Or if I'm frustrated with something that, like, I had asked him to do 2 weeks ago and I perceive that it isn't done, we put on the mindsets of coworkers.
So you're not cutting off food for 2 weeks because he wasn't listening, or are you?
Right. I'm still doing the laundry. I'm still, yeah.
No, because it is difficult. It is a difficult challenge. Do you also do a debrief from a home front issues, or is this a combined debrief that gets both issues aired out?
We do the home debrief after the 7 p.m. debrief, and traditionally that's over a glass of wine.
Yeah. So it is hard. I mean, for those folks that are interested in doing something with their partner, it represents a challenge in funding. It does represent a challenge, and it represents a extra stress on the business because you're getting two worlds into one. I always say we as individuals, we are an enterprise as well. So there's a business in each one of us. We go out, we make a living, we bring it out, we decide, okay, here's for the kids, here's for the vacation, here's for this, let's spend this. We're making it. It is a revenue and an expenditure thing, and we have priorities of, sending kids to the college, and the business has another set of priorities, and they may not necessarily match. They may be in conflict.
And I think exactly to your point about the previous topic of listening, I do think that comes in hugely critical. In fact, we made a policy early on that we wouldn't interrupt somebody's, like, each other's thoughts if they were, like, thinking through, like, a marketing plan or something, just because we felt like when you get excited and you just want to interrupt, similar to what I did apologetically to you just now, there's a thought process that hasn't yet come to fruition, right? So especially when you're married to the person, it can get trying where you want to say, just tell me what you're thinking and speed it up. But people they operate differently, right? Some people just need a second to get out their creative genius.
And the thing is that we assume, this is going back to the conversations, and I'm happy you took us there. A lot of times we listen to reply. We don't listen to comprehend and then put that into make this conundrum, this puzzle. We're listening and say, oh, I know what he's going to say. Ah, that's not the way it is. Oh, I know that. Okay, yeah, that's a lot. Now, some people have come up with this idea, oh, you have to make people empathize with people, make them feel good. Well, if you are genuine about listening to them, that makes them feel good anyways. You're not doing it to make them feel good. You're doing it to understand. You see, the objective is those people who say, "Oh, you have to empathize with people. Our leaders have to be, to make them feel heard." Yes, you can fake it, and they feel good, but what is the point? The genuine nature of listening, the genuine nature of truly caring about things is if I want to understand. And a lot of times, as you said, and this becomes more difficult when it's a family member.
Right.
Now, harder than husband and wife is father and daughter, or mom and daughter, or that's even because one has an assumption that I'm better, I know more, and the other says, he doesn't know. It's an old, it's a rebellious thing. It's very difficult. Makes things more
Yeah.
difficult. So with that, Melanie, if you wanted to give folks who are just starting and have to have another job, have to hustle in two different areas, what would be what would you tell them not to do? Not what to do, not to do. Thanks for watching. You can catch the full hot seat sessions through the links in the description or the pinned comment below. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you inside the Academy.